What is happening, guys? Welcome back to Rock Guitar School. So today, I just wanted to come on here and just to talk about the Wolfgang Van Halen performance. You know, he played at the Taylor Hawkins tribute concert at Wembley, and you know, he played. So the band consisted of Dave Grohl on bass, Josh Freese on drums. You know, who also played in Chevy Metal with Taylor Hawkins. So that was basically Taylor Hawkins' Van Halen tribute band. And also Justin Hawkins on vocals, who is a fabulous singer. You know, he's got that kind of almost David Lee Roth flair. I mean, if you look at the concert, I mean, he's doing Freddie Mercury, and he's just an amazing singer. So Justin Hawkins on vocals, and what a performance. And honestly, it was probably, you know, one of the top performances of the entire show. I mean, I really enjoyed Justin Hawkins when he was doing the Queen stuff too. You know, we had Stuart Copeland playing Rush. I mean, just so many different things. Paul McCartney, of course. But this performance, and it was towards the beginning of the show too. They just went out there and ripped it. You know, so Wolfgang Van Halen, so, you know, number one, he's playing, so, you know, as I've been talking about, you know, previous videos, he's got the SA-126 guitar. This particular guitar is a tribute to the 2015 guitar that his dad played, on that last tour. So it's relic. You guys can check out pictures and stuff like that. But, you know, this is Wolfgang's guitar. We're going to see a release date at some point. You know, I've talked about it in previous videos. It's relic, you know, like his dad's. I don't know if we'll see this exact guitar, but we will definitely see the SA-126. So in particular, so obviously the video is about the Hot for Teacher solo. I think it's blowing people's minds. You know, even like a week later, you know, people are coming. You know, I posted a video not soon after the show, and I kind of thought it might get axed, and it did, and. It was just a short video, just kind of some almost instant reaction, and I posted the solo, and it is no longer on YouTube. So I wanted to come on here just to post something else, just kind of a further reaction, kind of a week to digest the whole thing. You know, now that a few others have posted videos, namely Rick Beato. So Rick Beato, you know, has been talking about in his video basically some criticism, or I don't know what it is, criticism, or people I think it's such a good solo that some people are just finding it hard to believe that it's actually him even playing the thing. Well, yeah, it is. I mean, as Rick Beato pointed out in his video, of course it's him. You know, he played in Van Halen like for, you know what, from 2000, I think 2005-ish, something like that. You know, close to 15 years. I mean, not only that, he's Eddie Van Halen's son, so I think he's heard the solo once or twice. You know, he was listening, you know, when he was playing bass in Van Halen. I mean, I'm sure he had Eddie's guitar cranked in his in-ear monitors, and he's just got that DNA, you know, he's just got that feel like nobody else. I mean, I've heard this solo played a million times, you know, to be honest with you, like, it's one of those things just any Eddie Van Halen solo that anybody else tries to replicate. It's always you can't do exactly what Eddie does, you know, because he's always adding a little bit of extra flair to it, especially the live stuff. However, Wolfgang, I mean, he's playing it like the record. I mean, there was like a couple of notes in there that maybe a few extra notes, maybe because of listening to the Eddie, you know, basically listen to his dad, you know, in live situations. But you know, it's pretty accurate to the album version. You know, when you listen to Eddie play it live, he always added extra stuff to it. But what's missing, as far as when other people besides like, you know, Wolfgang Van Halen's son, is that like just kind of Eddie Van Halen timing, that feel. There's something special about watching Wolfgang play this stuff that's just beyond anybody else. You know, I've even gotten comments on my own, you know, stuff that I post with with Wolfgang, or that he doesn't have Eddie's chops, or I mean, this just just lays the hammer down. I mean, anybody that criticizes this, I mean, it's just unreal. I mean, first of all, he's playing it on a hollow body guitar, much bigger guitar than say like a Charvel or a Kramer or like a Strat style guitar. We haven't seen, like, this guitar hasn't been released yet, so. But as far as I know, from the specs go, the neck on the SA126 is super thin. It's built for speed, and it does have like people are talking about the tone that, okay, like, it almost sounds too perfect. Well, he's playing the EVH 5153 50 watt amp. Now, Eddie used the 100 watts live. I've spoken till whatever about the 50 watts. I am absolutely in love with the 50 watts. They're my favorite amp. And you guys can go back and watch videos about that. So the tone is there. The EVH tone that we're all like the modern Eddie tone, right? Because he's got Wolfgang pickups in there. He's playing through the 5153. And maybe something else. I don't know what was on his pedal board, but it sounds like he's just going direct into the amp. I'm not sure exactly what channel he's on. It sounds like he may be on the blue channel. I don't know. Maybe the red channel, because it does sound a little bit more saturated. I'll have to take a closer look at that. But it's just, you guys can go, find the video somewhere. I'm not gonna post the solo here. You guys can go find that, because I had the video, the original video that I posted got deleted, unfortunately. So, unless I post like little clips here and there, you're better off just going to find it. It's actually, I was able to post the full solo on my shorts. So if you guys go look at the shorts, you can see the full solo on that. But the SA126 guitar, I always thought that Eddie was using a whammy bar on this solo. I don't think he is. He may be using it slightly. He, again, in a live situation, he may hit it, as he feels. He's, over the years, God knows how many times they played that song. But he's, Wolfgang is playing the solo with no whammy bar on basically an ES335 type guitar. I would love to hear an isolated track, with this solo. I don't think that'll happen, but hopefully we'll get some sort of release. I know the actual, the full Taylor Hawkins, or the full show rather, Taylor Hawkins tribute is on Paramount Plus right now. I think it's going to be available on Pluto TV too. But like I said, the clips are being posted here and there. You can find them on Instagram and, of course, YouTube. This performance, and of course they played On Fire too, which was incredible. But Hot for Teacher, Justin Hawkins, like the entire band just did an amazing job. I don't think anybody else. They were talking about getting the singer from Steel Panther. I think that was, I'm not sure if they themselves, but like people in general were talking about the singer for Steel Panther. He would have been a good choice, but Justin Hawkins just, I think he just added some fun to it. Dave Grohl, of course, who's like the ultimate rock historian. I mean, Dave Grohl was basically in almost every performance at this Taylor Hawkins tribute show. He's just unbelievable. And we got Josh Freese on drums, who's an amazing drummer, who's played in a million bands, and is probably going to be the next Foo Fighters drummer. I really believe that. You guys can, throw me a comment on that one. But I think he's going to be the guy. People were saying what an amazing job Taylor Hawkins' son did at the show too, because he played My Hero with the Foo Fighters, and that was amazing. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Like comment, subscribe to the channel. All right, guys, really appreciate it. Rock on.